Okay, we're live to react to West Ham's fixtures for the 2023-24 season. They are out. And do you know what? It's not bad. It's not bad when I look at it. So we're going to be breaking down the key fixtures, the key games at the key times, and sort of giving my reaction to that, getting some of your thoughts in the chat. Some people will believe that fixtures don't matter. No matter when you play a team, you've got to play everyone. I think it does. Shout out everyone in the chat. Shout out RAG41N1C. So yeah, I hope everyone's excited. Morning, everyone. Everyone's excited for these fixtures. Starting off, I will tell you, we've got Bournemouth away. And Bournemouth away, eh? What a fixture to start with. Like, that is unusual. There was a lot of leaks saying that we would get Arsenal at home. I saw some leaks of that. That's turned out to be false. So we will not be facing Arsenal at home. Thank God for that. Because it's like we always get these. So if you want to see the fixtures, I'm about to share them now. So I'm about to put them in and then we'll break them down. So I'm going to put this in. So, but let me know what you think about Bournemouth at home. I think that's a solid fixture. Bournemouth away, sorry. Obviously, look, you can't underestimate anyone, but compared to what we have had to deal with in the past, look, it's early on in the season. They desperately need to spend some money. They desperately need to strengthen their squad, but they're not the sort of team that does that spends big. I don't know their manager situation if they're sticking with Gary O'Neill, but I back the European champions to go to Bournemouth and get something. Here we go. Right, Chelsea. I believe that Chelsea at home next. Now, that's an interesting fixture. They've got Pochettino, who's taken over at Chelsea. They've got a lot to deal with. They've got a lot of mess to sort of sort out, and that might be too early in the Pochettino project for him to sort everything out. Obviously, they're going to be still a tough team. He's going to have pre-season with them. I imagine he'll get some transfers in, get a couple of players out, but that might be the right time to play them. So we could potentially look at minimum 4 points. Because I listen, in August, we've got Brighton away after that. So we might as well write that one off for a start. Might as well write that one off. Brighton away. We're not getting anything from there. So I say 4 to 6 points in August, personally. Am I just feeling, positive after our trophy win? I don't know. Luton away in September. That is a key one. Very few West Ham fans, I imagine, very few people will be able to get a ticket for that game because it's such a small ground. So many people are going to want to go and experience it, go through someone's house, all of that stuff, through the back garden, to go to that fixture. Apparently, they are trying to do it up. It's not Premier League ready at the moment, so they are trying to make some changes to it to make it suitable for the Premier League. What else have we got? We've got Man City at home after that, the treble winners. So September, it's a mixed bag because you've got Sheffield United at home, Luton away, both 2 winnable games mixed in with Liverpool away and Man City at home. So we should be aiming for 6 points in that. If we can get a draw out of one of the others, we don't know how Liverpool are going to be next season. I imagine they'll pick up. So yeah, October, I think it could be a good month. Newcastle, very difficult. Newcastle at home, but I was going to say we gave a good account of it ourselves last season, but we got beat 5-1. And then Aston Villa and Everton at home. Aston Villa, we've got a good record. We seem to be Aston Villa's bogey team. We seem to be their bogey team, but we'll see. They're going to be a very tough side next season, that's for sure. Everton at home. Oh, Aston Villa away. Everton at home. I think they'll be in another relegation battle, to be honest. We should be winning that game. November, very positive. Brentford away is a tough game, but we can get something depending on how we set up next season. Forest at home, yep, should be winning that. Burnley away, which, could be tough, but we got to be trying to look for at least 7 points in November, in my opinion. Now, the hectic December. December. I mean, if I'm going too fast. Yeah, I know. I'm so shocked that we haven't got Goff over in newly promoted teams. I know what you mean. Thankfully, we haven't got them first game of the season, so they get that out of their system. Someone said Liverpool, Luton's first game. December is a packed one. Palace at home, want to smash them. Spurs away, first game at Spurs, and that's going to be brilliant. Now we've got this trophy, we're going to be giving them all sorts of banter, and hopefully we smash them. Don't know what state they're going to be in next season. Fulham away, Wolves, Man United, and surprise, Boxing Day, Arsenal away. How many times are we going to play Arsenal on Boxing Day? It's like they just want to ruin our Christmas. Time and time. Honestly, like, these fixtures can't be random. They have to be by design. There has to be a reason we get Arsenal on Boxing Day around that Christmas period so many times. I can't remember the last time we haven't even played them in December. Like, when is the last December? Or how many Decembers in the last 10 years or so have we not played Arsenal? It seems like we get them every December and usually around Boxing Day. So it's just to ruin your Christmas. It's typical. Like I said, it can't be, random. But yeah, no, it's positive we didn't get one of the big six, big six in the first game of the season. And then Brighton at home, just to end the year poorly. It's just going to be a bad end. Arsenal away and Brighton at home. If we can beat Brighton, next season, then things are changing at this football club. Things are changing. If we can beat bloody, but I just want to beat Brighton. I just want to bloody beat Brighton. At least beat them at home. So, start the season, Sheffield United away and Bournemouth at home. 6 points in January, hopefully. And then February, Arsenal as soon as February. These fixtures are so weird. And Man United, we literally just played them 2 months earlier. Forest away, which was a tough fixture. We lost that last season. It was a tough fixture for a lot of people. Brentford at home. And then, Everton. We got Everton at away. Burnley, Aston Villa, Newcastle. March is tricky, but minimum 6 points, 7. I'd say try and aim for 7. Again, I'm being optimistic. It depends what we do in the transfer window, how the season starts. Spurs at home. We have to win that game. I don't care. We have to beat Spurs at home. Wolves away was a tough fixture for us. Fulham at home. Palace away. Liverpool. A lot of fixtures there. I would say try and aim for at least 7 to 9 if we can. But Wolves away is so hard for us. We hardly get anything there. And the end of the season, Chelsea away, Luton at home, and Man City away. I hope we don't get ourselves in another relegation battle where we need, multiple points in May. Because Luton at home, we should be winning that. But Chelsea away and Man City away, bloody hell. They are extremely tough fixtures to end the season. So I hope whatever we want to achieve is wrapped up by then, whether it's finishing in a European spot or surviving. And we shouldn't even be thinking about surviving, to be honest. That's, this is a really good point, Millie, because with Brighton, next season they are in Europa League. So are we. But this is their first season with it. So this could be the season to finally beat Brighton, when they're doing that Thursday, Sunday business. Again, these fixtures are subject to change, as always. They probably will change the dates and that, but that's kind of the order. But yeah, we don't really have we never really have a comfortable run of games. This is why we just got to try and get our business done as early as possible. We're not going to have Declan Rice most likely. sadly. Apparently, Arsenal's first bid has been rejected. 80 million plus 10 million in add-ons. Pathetic. You know, they know the price. So hopefully it gives other clubs a chance to come in and get that, bidding war going. I see this leak yesterday, but Nikki said it was in like Times New Roman font or so. There's always a chance. You can't fully trust these leaks that they're going to be true. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, Comic Sans. I'm not having that's real. Comic Sans, Nikki said. He texted me this morning. I was like, well, it looks like that was real. Yeah. Yeah, is it just a bad habit to looking at the end of the season to gauge how our fate will be? It's tough. We don't know what this side is going to look like. Transfer window is big. We're linked with every other player. It looks like Skamaka will be staying because we're not going to entertain selling him unless we get close to our to what we paid for him, and I doubt we will. Italian clubs have no money. You know, Roma were trying to loan him. They only wanted him because Abraham was injured. But yeah, I mean, these fixtures to me, we've had worse. But yeah, Arsenal on on Boxing Day is a joke. If Arsenal get Rice, Boxing Day will be all right. Oh, him playing against us Boxing Day. Don't ruin our Christmas, Declan. Don't ruin our Christmas. So yeah, like I'm just again, the fixtures are the fixtures. I just want us to have a good transfer window. I want us to do things right. It looks like David Moyes is staying at the club. Potentially, we could be getting this director of footballing, Tim Steid. Was it Steidson? Tim Steidson, who's at Bayer Leverkusen, Liverpool, and Spurs were in for him, and looks very good. They say technical director, but I don't know. They get their words all around, but I believe he'd be director of football, and we can bloody finally start doing things right. You know, looking at right profile of player. If Moyes is staying, we need to get the right profile of player in for him, for his style. We're trying to convince Antonio to stay because let's face it, he's the only bloody player that really fits Moyes' system that we've got up front. So as much as he's not going to really bag you 10 plus goals, he is a handful. Chelsea first time game is really going to tee up our form. Yeah, look, if we win that game, actually that's a good shout because Chelsea at home, right? First time game, which I think at that stage is winnable. It's a good time to play them because I can't see them coming out flying. Pochettino will make them a better side, but there's so much mess to sort out. We win that game, the fans will be buzzing, the players will be buzzing. We can build off that. We can really have something going on. I'm excited for the Europa League fixtures, so we definitely will be doing a reaction to that. But what's your key fixture, like the fixture that you're really looking forward to the most, or you think is, I'll have a bit of that? Like for me, obviously Luton away would be exciting to see us. I might not get a ticket or anything, but it'd be exciting just to see us play at Luton. And it's a massively winnable game. But obviously Bournemouth at home is hugely key. But month-wise, I'm looking at November where we could potentially get 9 points. That is a big month because December is going to be tough and we have to be going all out in Europe. We have to win the group to avoid that extra game. Hopefully we get a favorable group because I don't want that extra game because we got 7 games in December. That's going to be massive. So we could really do without that extra game in Europa League. So have to try and win our group again. But, don't know who we're going to get. We'll find out. We will be back here for the group, reaction to what the group we get in the Europa League. Very excited for that. We're meeting up. We're going to be doing our end of season review soon. We're meeting up with the lads. We're trying to meet up this weekend, film our end of season review, Get that done, and then you're going to have a steady stream of content covering transfers, all of that. I hate transfer stories. You're going to see me do transfer videos, but I hate it. I hate it because it's just constantly, oh, West Ham are close to signing this player. Oh, West Ham ain't signing this player, but they want this player. Oh, no, they don't want that player now. They want it. You know, it's just fucking chops and changes. Messes with your head. We're in pot 1. That's an interesting. So we should get the easiest group. Yeah, our European coefficient has gone up since winning the Conference League. Where can I find it? West Ham Europa League pot. If anything will come up. West Ham have qualified automatically for Europa League stages and a pot 1 spot after their victory in Europa Conference League. That's a good shout, Lewis. That's a good shout. Yeah, that's huge for us, man. That is huge for us. Because now, you know, we're seen as a bigger... Oh, you get it for being a cup holder. Okay. But also, yeah, if you've got a higher European coefficient, you know, you're seen as one of the bigger European sides in the competition. That helps. So that's done us the world of good in Europe. You know, so if we weren't a cup holder, well, for the future now, even if we're not got the cup holder status, but we finished 6th, 7th, this coefficient thing will help us in the future. But yeah, like you say, it's irrelevant now, but it's good. You want a bigger European coefficient. You do. But yeah, honestly, stay tuned. But yeah, happy with the fixtures overall. It could have been worse. We've been subject, but bloody Arsenal on Boxing Day. Oh, if we beat them, that'd be the best Christmas ever. Come on. So yeah, look out for that. Season review, transfer stories, Europa League group reaction.